Hello, this is William McKissock with Schooley Mitchell, your expense reduction specialist. And my word of caution, remember, this is not my day job. I am an expense reduction specialist, but myself and my company, Schooley Mitchell, endeavour to help businesses get some free social media marketing. And today I have with me Bill Grodman. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Wayne. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I also want to say that Bill, as an insurance agent with Allstate, he has an agency here in the Tampa Bay area, was and is my first ever Schooley Mitchell client when I started this business 4 years ago. So thank you, Bill, for being that person that got the ball rolling for me.
Well, thank you for saving me money.
You're welcome. So, Bill, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you get into the insurance business.
Okay. I actually started my agency 15 years ago in Lutz. We've since moved to Tampa area. Prior to that, I spent about 12 years in corporate management as a sales manager, recruiter. And before that, I was in a few other industries, but I've been in the insurance industry for about 30 years now.
Yeah, and just very quickly for anybody watching this, we can see the Tampa Bay Lightning logo on your sweater there, and obviously you're very much a keen hockey player. I'm a keen soccer player, so what's the hockey thing? Tell us about your hockey experiences.
I play hockey, ice hockey in Florida. Been playing since I was a kid, grew up in the Northeast, and, I took a bunch of time off, probably about 10, 15 years off in the middle of my life, but I've been back at it again for about 10 years, playing Oldsmar and play every week. And this week it was pretty cold to be playing. I said it was too cold to be playing ice hockey, even though it was only 42 degrees when we were playing outside when it's 18 degrees, but, over time. So, but we still get at it, and it's a lot of fun, keeps you in shape, and we're big Tampa Bay Lightning fans. Go Bulls!
Fantastic, go Bulls! Stanley Cup. So, Bill, tell me from an insurance perspective, what services do you offer to your clients in insurance?
Sure. Well, we're an all lines agency, all types of property and casualty insurance, auto, home, flood, boat. Jet ski, as well as for businesses, commercial insurance, general liability, workers' comp, commercial property, and also financial products. We sell life insurance. We do help with people's retirement. We have a couple of financial specialists who work out of our office who handle that side of the business. But pretty much an all lines agency, everything with the exception of health insurance. Health insurance, we just don't get into. Refer that out with a trusted partner who takes care of that.
Yeah, so clearly you've got a huge gambit of insurance services there for your clients. So almost all under one roof, but obviously you don't do the health insurance part. So what does a typical client look like?
Typical client is going to be a homeowner, a couple of cars, usually couple of kids, your average everyday family looking to protect their assets and make sure that their possessions are protected, as well as, their income's protected if they were to get into an accident, let's say, and perhaps injure somebody or damage somebody else's property, make sure they have the proper coverage to make sure they're protected.
Fantastic. I want to ask you about things going on in the insurance markets, but before I ask you that question, is there a particular area of insurance that people are buying a lot of right now?
The things that we sell the most here is home insurance and auto insurance. They're probably make up the most of our business. These days, some people seem to be more interested in picking up or talking about a personal umbrella policy. Umbrella policy is a policy which is going to give you liability limits up to $1 million or more. And I think that's happening because we live in a very litigious state. You watch commercials on TV, they say, don't call your insurance company, call this attorney. So there's a lot of suits out there if there's an accident involving injuries, especially property damage claims, et cetera. So a lot of people are looking to get better protection for their assets with picking up an umbrella policy.
Okay. Before we came online here, you were talking about there was some things going on in the insurance markets today. Can you tell me what people should be aware of, what these changes are and what's happening in the insurance market?
Sure. Well, if you own a home and you have home insurance and you have not got your renewal yet, when you do get it, you can probably anticipate that the premium is going to be increased. 2018 and 2019, Hurricanes Irma and Michael, they did a lot of damage in the state. Insurance companies paid out approximately $20 billion thus far between those two claims. Insurance companies purchase what's called reinsurance. Reinsurance basically is limiting the amount of losses that insurance company is going to purchase. After those two storms came through the state, the cost of that reinsurance increased exponentially. And based on that, premiums gone up. They're passing that the cost of that reinsurance on to consumers. So this year we've seen some carriers taking increases of up to 25%, some taking a couple of increases a year, tightened up underwriting guidelines, making it more difficult to get insurance. So it's been an interesting time in the property insurance marketplace in Florida this year.
Amazing. Yeah, anybody watching this, please take heed in what Bill is telling you. Bill's one of the best insurance agents this side of Texas, probably even the other side of Texas as well, for
Both
that matter.
sides of Texas.
Both sides of Texas. And just for a point of note, I've been a client of Bill's since I came to this country in 2011. So I'm one of Bill's long-term clients, as well as Bill being my first ever client. So anybody watching this, please note that Bill's details are underneath his portion of the video. You'll see his email address, his phone number, etc. So please reach out if you're looking for almost any kind of insurance that you need for your home, your boat, your business, and whatever. Bill, thank you very much for coming on the show. I absolutely appreciate having you.
Thank you, William. Good to see you.
You're welcome. I'll now hand it over to Dave for the weather.